Do it.
Sleepy dust.
Well, I'll be damned.
Look at us.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to ETR, the best part of your Monday, or so I'm told. Have to be here either way, whether it's the best part or not. Ooh, look at me with the rotating camera. You guys would laugh. I have my camera on this like one of those octopus tripods on a upside down plastic Walmart cup with a zip tie holding it on. I'd show you what it looks like, but then I wouldn't be able to.
Whatever works.
My name is Chris Pinkerton, if you're nasty, winner of the 1978 Country Music Award for Best Songwriting. I don't know if you guys knew that about me or not. Number one in your hearts and minds. I don't know why that seemed clever to me tonight, but it did. Joining me tonight is the Jackal Squad. Let's take a spin around the Jackal Yard. See who's hanging with us tonight. This is a low. I don't like the vibe in here. I came in late, and y'all were like, it's like y'all smoked a pound or something right before I got in here.
Sorry, it's my.
I don't know.
My bad.
Everybody's sleepy. It's the time change. We're all fucked up.
Well, you know.
Put the heat on.
So
I'm tired.
I did some drinking Saturday night, more than I normally do. And I woke up Sunday morning remembering what had occurred with the time, but it sucks when you're everything you have automatically updates and you're like, what the fuck? So I knew like the microwave didn't update, so I was like, okay. It's all right. I figured it out. I just had to get it right in my head because like my alarm clock, how the fuck does my non-internet connected alarm clock know? I guess they just set the dates forever.
No shit, really.
Dude, no, I have an alarm clock as well that automatically sets itself as soon as you plug it in. I don't know how it does it.
It's magic. It's
Like
magic.
magic.
Well, I have the alarm clocks that we have. Company I used to work for had a wholesale account, and it's called a QB. You've probably they're in hotels a lot. They have like plugs in them, and it's got this huge power cord. I swear to God, you could run a fucking dryer off this cord they give you. But it's got yeah, it's on 220. It's a 220 alarm clock.
17 ampere.
Dust, it's a 220 alarm clock. You have to have your breaker set just right. But it's got two outlets and then two USBs in it, and it's got an alarm. But I don't know if they just pre-program it somehow and it always knows. I have no idea. But yeah, okay. Oh, well, let's continue around the yard here. I'm rambling a bit. From our the nocturnal cage, are we sheet or no sheet tonight, Brian Brink?
Oh, we're sheeted.
Okay. Is it still the blue sheet or is it a black sheet back there?
It's blue.
Okay. There we go. Oh, there it is. There's the loveliness. It was like the best, do you do the all black for your work events?
I do.
Yeah. Right on.
Yeah, they don't know
Black
what's
tie.
going on back there. No idea.
Oh, listen, I use
Nor
the
do we.
background. I use the background or I sit over there in front of the curtain next to the wrestling stuff. Good conversation piece with new prospective customers. So, Brian, how are you, man?
I'm good. I was just I couldn't believe Rogue War had noticed how big Chan's cups were. They were supersized.
We're just talking about this before the show.
Yeah, I
and,
thought he was privy to that conversation.
Yeah,
That's weird.
I don't understand.
Anyway,
That's a Patreon pre-show.
yeah.
And
Sorry, I wasn't there tonight, guys.
It was more of a putting on weight and noticing things. Conversation. Never mind. Anyway.
Watch
But
out.
Chris,
Service packs. Service
You know, I
packs.
want
Service
to
packs.
elaborate on this thing that where everything automatically updates the time now, because I remember there was a time where you'd wake up and then you go downstairs and you're like, oh my God, where's the day gone? And then you're like, oh, wait a minute, I still have an hour left in this day. It's like,
Remember trying to set the
great.
VCR? Like, fuck it, just unplug it, plug it back in, throw it out, just blinks for another year.
Yeah, well, you wait till midnight and you plug it in. The
Ready?
power doesn't go out.
Go!
But then now you have things that are automatically updating and some things that are not, like you mentioned, like your microwave, and you're like, and if then you totally forget what's right and what's wrong, and it's just it's very screwy. Messes with you.
Yeah, I try to do this like for especially for I want my hour now. So as soon as I get out of work, instead of 4 o'clock, it's 3 o'clock. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I come home and I change everything when I get home, so that I'm good.
Is that like one of those? You get to choose when you pay your bill, not the automatic withdrawal thing.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
get
I don't have to
choose
get
when
when the
clock.
cable company's emailing me, and I don't want to. Yeah.
Yeah, it's the same thing with the clock.
Yeah.
I take this hour back. Yeah.
You're gonna miss 60 minutes if you don't know what time it is. Well, Dust, how are you, man?
Hi, how are you?
I mean,
This is called the. I am not turning the heat on because it's going to be 60 degrees in 2 days. Hoodie.
Oh shit, that's
I
real.
ordered a 3X. They gave me a 6.
Yo,
Hey.
that's cheap ass Dust. Turn the damn
Like
heat.
a flying squirrel. But yeah, now guys, I'm kind of in a mellow mood. I'm fighting the melatonin. I got to be up tomorrow, probably about 3:30 or so. I have inventory, the infamous inventory that usually is right after TFCon. Moved a week ahead because of the fiscal year. So I will be rolling into work tomorrow at a nice, crisp, clean 4 a.m.
Woohoo!
Yay!
Gonna
So
lose
this is the
some
dust
sleep
you're
with
getting.
us. You're gonna lose some sleep with us tonight.
Yeah, I'll try to bring a little bit of ruckus. But speaking of ruckus, big things happen this week. Nothing lasts forever. Dropped Saturday. Thank you guys for your support.
It's great.
Yeah.
I appreciate
It's an
it, guys.
Piece of work, man. I'm really proud of
It
you.
was awesome.
Enjoyed
It's,
it.
it's
I've
doing
listened
very
to it
well.
like 4 times.
Thank you.
Did
great,
I saw
chill out
your homeboy reviewed it on his show? Did that get you some?
Yeah, that got a
some
couple.
plays?
Well, here's the thing. I didn't want to put it behind a paywall, but I felt this one had to be.
Dude, that's
know what I mean?
listen, you gotta
And
you gotta be willing to have faith that people are gonna buy what you made.
Yeah.
I mean,
It's-
they can
it's-
still you can still stream it for a certain amount of times, but then it'll say, "Hey,
Right.
streamed it enough."
Buy the shit.
But no, I really do appreciate it, guys. It's been getting a lot of good heat, especially on the last night's stream. It's a producer stream. My buddy Vanderslice does music he did Prodigy's last track for Mobb Deep.
Nice.
Shit like that. He's got some
Nice.
good placements and has definitely been making some moves. So it's good to see the people in their chat squad, his chat squad, actually appreciates it. So.
That's cool.
I didn't even know he was going to do it. It was a real surprise. So go out and get it. Bandcamp.com, Dust Mites. Just search Dust Mites. It's there. And enjoy.
So my favorite two is Championship Material, obviously, and Too Much to Lose because of that's the one that's got a lot of guitar in it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
good
It's good. I mean,
stuff.
it's all great. Don't get me wrong, but like if I had to pick a couple, those are two that I really
It's
like.
definitely a roller coaster of emotion. A lot of
Yeah.
it from me, a lot of it from my life a little bit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like that one crazy song with the crazy hi-hats. That's Panic Attack. That's me having a panic attack. If you look up the title of that track, you'll know exactly what that's all about. And some of the tracks are part of things that happen in my life. So it's in
That's
there.
awesome.
But I do appreciate it. I really do. Thank you guys. You've been very generous. And yeah, that's my humble plug for the evening.
It's been a good listen, man. It was on rotation all day at work, and Chris, like you, I enjoyed Championship Material, of course, you know who we are. And Circumstances Change was another good one too, man.
Yeah, that's a different vibe to that. You know that's all sampled.
Oh, for real? Like
I got it from some 90s PC computer game soundtrack.
I was going
Wow.
to ask you how much,
Wow.
how many of those 20 songs have samples in it?
It's a combination of samples played, stems that I found a site where I could get some stems from certain songs from
Now,
it,
what's
too.
a stem? Because
A stem is basically you get a track and it's broken down: bass, drums, guitar.
gotcha. It's already
organ.
torn apart for you.
Yeah, it's torn
That's
apart.
cool.
So it's a pay site and it costs a lot of money, man. It really does. But they don't realize I'm a pirate.
Gotcha.
So, a little bit of combination, a little bit of playing, bass line playing, drum. I didn't want this to be drum heavy, even though the drums are heavy, but I didn't want the drums to be the vibe. I wanted the music to be the emotion, to be more music.
Right.
So the drums will sound repetitive after a while, and I don't bring them out much, but I want you guys to vibe on the music, and it was just a totally different, where when you do hip hop stuff, the drums, and you're bringing drums in and out, you're making it all nuts and shit. So, but yeah, I left. It was a 40 tracks, and I left a lot on the fucking on the editing floor, as they say. And I wanted to bring some newer stuff that I worked on, and there's some stuff from almost 2 years ago when I first started, and there's you can see the progression in certain tracks. So, but all right, enough about me. Thank you guys. I really do appreciate it, though. I really do.
It's dope, man.
Liquid
Thank
therapy.
you.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good one to start off of after that intro. That intro to me is just it's cinematic. It's like a movie. It's like you're starting to watch a movie, and then Liquid Therapy comes in. You're just like, wow. Those drums are like, all right, stop. See, you can see I'm very happy with it. I was
I'm
nervous.
glad.
But
It's good.
thank you guys.
I just dropped the
But-
link in the chat for anybody who needs to go pick up a
Thank
copy.
Thank you, sir.
Or Jose
But,
Jose got that BX cut for $2. I'm just kidding. We would never
yeah,
go-
Halloween was quiet here. Nothing much going on. Not nobody out there trick or treating, which was a fucking shame. But yeah, just that's it for me, man. Work. I get through tomorrow. It's another hurdle. This is inventory. It's been on for a while. We get through this hurdle, and then tomorrow I howl.
Nice.
Werewolves.
That's a great song. Anyway.
There you go. Okay, well, moving down the line here, our hardcore Bronx representing. Jose, what's up, man?
What's up, guys? What's up? Apparently, I found out I was a bully today, so had to wallow in a little bit of despair and start drinking.
Is this
Was
at
that
work?
at work? You're a bully?
No, just some online nonsense, but
Internet bullies.
Whatever, man.
yeah, you know how it is. You know how it is. So naturally, I had to wallow in my self pity and dust. Whatever you can't have, I'm going to be making up.
That's why I drink every week.
But I'm good, guys. A quiet weekend. Halloween was hot here in the Bronx, but around my way wasn't too bad. No trick-or-treaters around this way. I never get them every year, so pretty quiet for me. Just enjoyed the weekend, chilling out, caught up with some movies, and that's pretty much it.
Looks like you started the No Shave November early there, buddy.
Oh, early. But dude, I have to. This is like 2 months. Look at how little I got. Yeah. He's got little.
That took me 2 years to grow. I don't even think I can grow it.
Yeah, Jose's playing with a 60-day handicap there. He gets a 60 on the handicap.
I would have to apply chia seeds after the 4th week.
That's right. That's right.
Ain't happening.
I need some Miracle Grow.
Bro, have you seen that? They've got shit like you can spray in.
The spray beard and shit. You got it. I should fucking use that for up here. You know what I'm saying? See if I can get away with it.
Man, I've seen people like that dye their head like the fuck, man. It's awful. Even the guys like Teddy Riley and those guys back in the late 90s. Their hair was thinning, so they'd get their head dyed.
This is spray on fade, bro.
Dude.
Spray on fade.
No.
It's definitely whack.
Get their head tied. That's crazy.
Yeah, get your head dyed. It makes you look like they also people get tattooed, basically their head tattooed with it's a bunch of dots that looks like it's like a shaved head, but like you have hair.
Oh no.
I'm like, what?
Oh no. No.
What are you doing?
Crazy shit. People getting a hair from the
Panic
fucking
here.
back of their head put on the front of their head.
Yeah, that's what you do.
Just get a tattoo. Don't get like fake hair tattooed. Like that's ridiculous. Come on now.
Hey, it's like the chicks in fucking L.A. where they tattoo the lipstick and the eyeliner
With the
on.
eyebrows,
Yep.
And eyebrows and eyeliner, tattooing
Like
the
the whole deal.
eyeliner.
Yeah, yeah.
I
It's
knew a
gross.
guy. I remember
So
when I
gross.
was in the 5th grade. This kid I went to school with, his dad had passed away that summer, and apparently there was some money involved in when he died, and his mom went batshit crazy. But I remember she got her eye makeup tattooed on. This was the late 80s.
Mm.
I mean, I guess if you're gonna wake up like that,
Yeah, and eventually you end up looking like Janice from the Muppets.
Blanche,
That's right.
I had my eyes done, Blanche. It looks great.
Fuck that shit.
I was thinking like think about lady news anchors and stuff. Like they always got a makeup on like every single day. Like I would see like that maybe as being something that would work for them.
Well,
to
I would
have it
imagine
tattooed on or
there's
something.
people that pre-COVID that would go to like I don't know, work at a bank every day and put on makeup, or
Yeah.
I don't know. There's people that every time they leave the house they put their shit together.
Dude,
It's more than
the
that. Come on, it's.
clown.
I know girls who do it as soon as they wake up. In
No,
the
that's what I'm
morning.
saying, yeah.
It's not even a thing.
There was a girl at work that
Imagine.
looked like she just like put her head like in a just like put her face like in the powder and just went to
Yeah,
work.
yeah,
Just
Yep.
That's-
all makeup.
All caked up on the sides and shit, trying to cover up the crow's feet.
Oh yeah,
Spackle
Yeah.
buckets and shit.
That's exactly what they do, man.
Smoker's lip,
Yeah,
mom
Yeah.
hands and all.
like the
Ugh.
45 wrinkles, the whole
Yep.
way.
Yeah, that's the
Mouth-
smoker's lip. That's the
117
smoker's
now.
lip. Looks like
Yeah.
fucking saran wrap up there. Like the
Mouth-
skin is
mouth.
gonna crack.
Mouth looking like a cat's asshole. when you
There
fuck
you
her up.
go. That's one way to put it.
It's real.
That's the only way to put it, ladies and
That's
gentlemen.
about it. Yeah.
Oh,
Yep.
well, Chan, now that we know all the deep dark secrets, how are you?
Doing just fine. Not a stitch of makeup on me. Oh my god.
Oh well, you're coming off the green, so you probably let
know,
the
I
skin
know.
breathe a bit.
Yeah, you
Just
gotta
a
you gotta
touch.
let it air out. Just keep coating it on there, and it just turns into a giant wrinkle. That's what happened. No, I'm kidding. Anyway, yeah. Other than not being green today, I'm doing pretty good.
How many times did you change costumes this week?
I had like 3 different costume changes last week alone. It was fucking awesome. I love Halloween so much. It was such a good time.
That's good.
Nice.
Yeah, between Marissa's birthday party and then this past weekend, it was just I don't know, it just too much fun.
I don't mean to cut you off, but I forgot to say, speaking of Halloween costumes, I woke up in the morning for work and I said, everybody's dressing up. I really didn't feel like putting on the garb. I was going to wear like a cheap football jersey, but we're allowed to wear football jerseys on the weekend now because it's football season. I found my old Mets jersey with a hat backwards, and I went to work as Doug Heffernan from King of Queens.
It worked, man.
It worked.
Nice.
It worked,
Nice.
people. When I told them who I was, they got it. Oh, yeah, it's perfect. Mhm.
That's
Sorry,
good.
Chen.
That's good stuff.
Oh no, you're
So
fine.
basically, I went to work I left the costume home for once and went to work as myself.
There you go.
That's awesome. I just had a bunch of costumes on. That's all. We went to a Halloween party on Saturday night.
Nice.
That's what that last whatever picking on Facebook of JD and I together. That's what that was. We were Vikings. It was a great time.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
It was a nice little Halloween party that the owner of the shop, the tattoo shop where JD works, he put it together at his house, and him and his fiance. It was a good time. We had a great time. Really laid back.
fiance.
Fiance. See, these are really weird. How do you? I don't always know how to say these words. Like, how do you say? Is it foyer or foyer? What am I supposed to say? Can somebody
Depends on
please-
where you are in these United
For you.
States.
For you.
Yeah, just listen. Put them cinder blocks in the foyer and come on in here and eat.
yeah.
Sorry.
Words like
I've,
this.
I've,
you know.
I've said that.
Depends on region.
Is it regional or is it just like
Regional
does
dialect.
Is
the
it
amount of-
toilet or turlet?
Yeah, there's another one. That's a good one.
Definitely
I like that.
toilet.
Water or water?
I say potty a lot.
But my uncle says turlet.
Potty.
I gotta change the Earl on the car. Changing the Earl. Nice.
Earl.
Earl.
I don't know. So I don't know. Whatever. Besides that, I'm doing great. Chris, how are you? Did anyone ask you how you are today?
I don't know if anybody did, but now Chan's asking me, so my day's complete. I'm doing well. Just kind of a hectic week here between appointments and different things, and I have so many projects going. It's like I look at it and it's like I have diorama builder's block because it's like I don't know what to do. Running around like a chicken with my head cut off. Got the laser cutter up and running. We're cutting
Nice.
stuff with that. I did not trade it for an 85 IROC T-tops. Much to Matt's chagrin.
Laser.
Yeah, I might take that trade. That's value-wise. That's probably pretty fair because those IROCs are getting hard to find. Yeah, man, them IROCs are getting hard to find. Sounds like something I probably hear in Alabama.
Everything gets a re-release. Just patience saves pockets.
Oh, you really think they're going to re-release the 1985 Chevrolet Camaro IROC edition?
I'm sure they'll jazz it up. Or
They'll
something.
jazz
I want the Monte Carlo 85 Monte Carlo with the T-tops.
That might put a CD player in it or something.
Well, for all those CDs I have, what do I look like? Who do I look like? Bobby Skullface? The master of physical media. Oh, my goodness. Just busy with family stuff and work. Work has been busy, and diorama work's been busy. So not enough hours in the day, even when they try to give us an extra one. So, well,
take that hour early, Chris.
God,
take that
damn,
hour early.
that is a big cup.
Yeah.
It's either that or you have really small hands.
Both. It's probably both.
I would probably grab that. Like it would be like this for me. Like just claw it. I mean, this.
I don't know.
Like
Like
this
here,
tiny.
it's like
It's a double fister,
it's a big cup. It's big. It's not a
so
little.
to speak.
Whatever. it's just a huge cup.
Walmart
triple
$5
suburb.
tumblers.
Dude, no, hey, same here. I think I got my my mainstay sticker came off. I buy my wife hates these plastic.
You got the
cups.
same
I love
one?
Dude, I love them. I buy them, and you know when they kind of get crummy, I'll bring them out here and use them for fucking
I
paintbrush.
just throw them out. This is the best thing.
They're 50 cents.
Yeah.
So Dust
all
once
that
a week
shit.
goes and buys 4 cups and a pack of
just
socks.
throw them out.
And a pack of
I throw
socks.
'em out. I throw out my cups every time I drink out of them.
You should just order that shit online and just put it on replenishment every week and just go get it every week. So you never run out.
They'd probably ask you to auto pay too.
Like my cable. Before you got here, I got an email because my cable bill was 1 day late.
Oh man,
1 day, Chris.
Cut you
one
off.
day.
Cut you off.
1 day.
I got a letter in the mail today. That was the second notice. See, in the state of Maryland here, they'll just mail you a ticket, and I guess you just assume that there's. It was a second one. It said if you don't pay this within 30 days, your license will be suspended. And I said it wouldn't be the first time, but I went online and paid it. It was
You can't get me, coppers.
yeah, see? Yeah, I will tell you that this is from it was from Montgomery County, which I swear every time I go to Montgomery County, I get one of them fucking tickets. Almost every time.
Would they catch you with the camera?
I guess, yeah.
can't do that here
I
in
was going
Jersey no
12. I was going 12 over the speed limit.
Ugh, can't do that.
Is what they said they caught me on. So, some places have just you'll get it from like trafficservices.com. They'll send you this. It's a ticket. You don't have to pay that shit. That's if it's not connected to a municipality in some form or fashion. You don't have to pay that. So all that is hey, city of whatever. I'm going to provide these cameras for you, and we're going to split the revenue. And they have nothing to lose, except even people figure out that you don't really have to pay it because it's not from a government entity.
That's some bullshit.
Or maybe one day they'll come to my house and just drag my ass out of here. Just make sure she gets a decent price for everything. Okay. Speaking of spending money, I think it's time for that segment of the show where we talk about just that. It's the braggadocious segment, the one where there's boxes and we talk about what came in them. It's what'd you get? Is that a new beat?
No, I've used that one before.
That fucking bangs, dude. I like that a lot.
You know what my next project is going to be? The podcast songs. Everything I've made for podcasts and bumpers. Oh,
Yeah, man. Hey, I buy that and then probably use some of it myself for YouTube because it's all royalty free. I know it's royalty free. So, well, hell, why not start in anywhere different than we ever do? So, Brian Brink, what's behind curtain number 3? I'm sorry.
It's a brand new car. It's a goat.
It's a donkey. The pregnant.
What was that? What was that?
Let's
Let's
make
make a deal. Yeah,
Come on,
Monty
Wayne.
Hall. Off the wall like Monty Hall.
I'm Wayne Brady, bitch. Hosts it now. Did you know that?
No, really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yep, it's funny. Well, it was. They haven't. Safe to say that's one of those shows they haven't.
I don't have
haven't
cable.
done. Did you know that Wheel of Fortune is back on? And they have this special handle they have to use.
Oh,
Like everybody has a
God.
little grip to grab the wheel and spin it.
They
And
use their elbow.
Jeopardy's back. Jeopardy's back on. And the funniest one is Family Feud's back on, and they're like social distance. It's funny.
Just like any other normal family who doesn't give a fuck about each other.
Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. Lay it on us, Brian.
All right. Well, I got a new Diaclone in.
Diaclone.
This is the Warudos Soldier. Look at that. He's all
Woohoo.
bug looking.
AKA sliding right into a toad.
Can't
Nope.
wait to buy that. Can't wait to
Man.
buy that entire collection from you one day.
Oh, yeah?
Go ahead,
Dude,
go ahead.
hit
Just
me
put
up.
it in the tote right now. Come on. Go ahead. You were going to put it in the
Oh,
tote. I
these
know
don't
you
go in totes. They go up top.
Yeah.
Oh.
They go up top.
He's got quite the
Behind the
collection up
curtain.
there.
There
with-
they are.
Oh, look at that. Hey, look at that.
Oh.
A wall of diachrome.
I
Yeah.
had no idea there was that much of that shit out there. But I guess you do get something in every couple months.
Yes, there
For 5
are
years.
there are 80 unique items.
It's expensive too. It's
Yeah.
expensive, pretty pricey.
All right, I went to GameStop hunting for that biker scout, and they didn't have that, so I bought a Zelda tree. They had it on
Nice.
sale.
Please don't let that be your Christmas tree this year.
Wow.
Yeah, so I'll go on my desk.
Yeah.
Okay.
And while I was at it, I was like, you know what, I need a new wallet, so I went and bought.
Ooh.
Hey.
Fancy.
What is that on there?
Did you need it really though?
No, but
What is that?
I had some PayPal balance. What can I say?
What's
It's-
the crest? What's that crest of?
It's the shield, Dust. The
It's Zelda, duh.
Hellion shield.
Oh, sorry.
What else would it be?
Come on.
Noob.
Bum bum. Ch. Dum, 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 dum.
Fucking
It's the-
cash.
Twilight. Oh,
Well, how about the time me and Brian Brink were at Baltimore Comic Con chasing the sound of an ocarina around
Yeah, man,
for a
that was
fucking
great.
hour, trying to find the girl that was.
Where is
selling them.
yeah, that was great.
Because yes, it was on some sort of loop playing, and you could just faintly hear it. It wasn't an hour; it was probably half an hour. We tried to find the damn thing.
Oh man! And I got my MMC Batman came in.
Batman.
That
Nice.
thing's pretty cool.
Whoa.
Justice.
The proportions are great.
He's awesome.
Good little shoulders.
I really dig that thing. And lastly, someone in our community is fed up chasing down GI Joe exclusives. Actually, he's just sticking with the Cobras, so he's selling off the good guys. So, Knight of Ren sold me an addition to my Scarlet Harem.
Oh wow,
Good
that's
price.
the strangest
Wow.
thing I've ever heard anybody say. But okay, cool.
buddy. Yep. So thanks, man. That came in today.
Mm-hmm.
Sam Mead with the comment of the night. I'm glad
Yeah.
Frank gets an adjacent Penny Jessica.
Oh, JC Penny. They still around?
I could hear the fucking
They're going
hangers
out of business.
Jacques,
behind you.
Jacques Penet.
And that is all for me.
All right,
Nice.
cool.
Dust.
I got an instant pot.
Is
Oh,
that
boy.
is that a rice cooker like Uncle Roger suggests?
That's it. Okay. Yes.
No.
Another kitchen
No.
gadget. And I've been wanting this for a while. I finally broke the bank and got it.
Giant size X-Men #1. Is that an original
Wow.
copy? First printing?
The reprint.
I'm like, that shit looks too clean. It's too. Oh, and and it's not big. It's normal size. Was
I
it that?
think I'm gonna start-
No. It was the regular book was this big. It was giant
Okay.
size because it was thick.
I thought-
This
yeah,
is the first kind of reprint that they made that is actually as close as possible to the original. And I'll never fucking own the original, even though I should invest. But it's getting crazy,
Dude, I wish-
crazy the price on this.
You know, my comic shop, the one I use mostly back home, they went out of business like right before I moved, and they had a ton of slab shit. I mean, it wasn't like super, super rare shit, but they had like the original 4 Transformers comics, and they were like $80 a piece, and they were in the 9s.
Yeah.
At the time, I was like, God.
even raw for like a 5 or a 4
Mhm.
around that grading, you're looking at 3-4 grand.
Yeah,
3
it's-
grand, and then I'm like, if you jump in now, because that book's just gonna fucking go nuts.
Yep,
It's an investment, really is an investment. I
it
mean,
really is. I mean,
you look anywhere in the 8s and 9s, it's $20,000, bro.
come on, man.
$20,000.
When the investor community is really digging into Pokemon cards, everything is going to be worth something someday.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
But yeah, it was $1 with $7 shipping. So
Wow.
That's funny.
I won it for $1, but I got this $7 shipping. But you know, it's just nice for me to just not say like, oh, look what I got. No, but it's just kind of cool to just have it in my hand and just look at it like, what if this was
Right.
it? You know, it's just all the other reprints have like different colors on the back or it's border around it, but this is like they call it a facsimile version.
It looks
You know,
just like the original, the closest
As
you can
close
get to
as
the
possible,
original
yeah, without,
copy,
and they put that shit on the side so it doesn't throw anybody off. But
yeah.
yeah, it's pretty cool. Pretty cool.
That's dope.
Nice.
That's
man.
it.
All right, Jose.
I was gonna have the big Deuce egg, but then I got a surprise package from BBTS. I forgot I even had these on pre-order with them, but it was these little guys from Earthrise. If anybody needs them, like slide up in my DMs. I'll send them to you because I actually had bought these on Amazon already. I forgot I had these pre-ordered on BBTS, so that'll be a gift to somebody out in the realm. If anybody,
Maybe I want
confusing life.
want the ones you got from Amazon, not the ones from.
those are opened already. So if you want them mince and packaged, and if you want them, you can take these. And then today, I didn't even know this was coming, but I got the 2-pack Ironhide Proud 2-pack.
Oh, cool.
All right, Jose,
Nice.
show me where's the shipping label. Did they put it right on the box like everybody else is complaining about, or no?
No. Of course.
Look at you. That's how they do it in the Bronx. They put it.
That's how we do it.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Baby.
The Amazon people probably know better than the fuck with the folks in the Bronx with shit.
Dude, my
They know
Instapot, the Amazon delivered it sitting on the fucking front with nothing. Nothing. I saw the
Yeah.
picture at work. It was like 11:30. I'm like, holy shit, they're gonna take this for sure.
Yo, did you think the gypsies were gonna come get it done?
Yes, they were gonna send the Jawas down to come get it.
That's crazy to me. That's crazy that you like worry about that shit. Because I'm in an apartment building, and so and my front door, I live on the ground floor, so my
Me
door
too,
is literally
right
right in front of the lobby. So they did leave this package. It was out there for a couple of hours, but damn, these people they didn't steal. They were good. Like you know what I'm saying? Like almost my faith restored in humanity. Almost.
I've been pretty good here. At my old place, it wouldn't last on the doors. That's why I used to get the PO box. But here, never had any issues.
Yeah, I've been
good.
all right.
But-
I've been all right. So
You never know. You get that rando walking through.
yeah.
I got an Instapot.
So
There it is.
That's not what I thought it was.
I know how
Instant
disappointed
pot.
that somebody
Dude.
Mites.
they barely thought it was gonna be a pair of kicks, and it's like, no, it's just toys. Just put it fucking back at my door, all right?
Yeah, okay. Even though you opened it, just put it back. Just put it back, right?
So that's it for me. That's my siege pickups of the week.
Very cool.
All right. Is it
Do
that
we?
time? Is it that time?
Sure, go ahead. It's fun. Why not?
Ladies
What do
and
we got to
gentlemen,
lose?
it is once again time to unroll the scroll.
Look at Big cups.
I hear that.
Man, what you get?
A bunch of I got another fucking Batman, DC, McFarlane, motherfucker.
Toddy Mac.
Well, hey,
Toddy
you're
Mac in the chat.
From the Toddy Mac collection comes.
You're in luck because guess what? We have a lot of tonight.
Great. I grabbed the Arkham Knight Batman, which looks pretty nice. I like that one. Ended up grabbing the Grief Karga and the Moff Gideon pop. Just because the Star Wars ones are the only ones I actually collect steadily for some fucked up reason. JD ended up surprising me with the Bone Piranha plant from the World of Nintendo stuff.
Nice.
And the Bowser Jr., which actually looks really freaking cute. I know. Who cares? But it's part of my World of Nintendo collection, which
Bowser Jr.
I started a while ago.
Who are these characters? I don't even know.
Yeah, like all of it.
That's the fourth string Koopa kids.
Yeah.
That was the kid he had with his second wife that nobody really recognized.
Nobody knows who she is. That bitch. No.
Hey, I got a half brother out there I never met.
I probably have a few. I don't even want to know.
Serious.
I am too.
Makes me sad.
I get it. I do. Trust me. Both of my dads were like, "Oh, well, you know." No, I'm kidding.
As long as she doesn't come and steal my Instant Pot, we're okay.
I also grabbed the Storm and Thunderbird two pack, the Marvel Legends one. It looked really good. Found the retro card Green Goblin, Mysterio, and the Gray Beast. So grabbed those two. Grabbed 2 Darth Nihiluses, 2 a couple of Purge Troopers, the Shock Baton Scout Troopers. Found the Armor and the Incinerator Trooper and Cad Bane. Well, we pre-ordered them from GameStop. I picked them up today. And I got the 6-scale Iron Giant from Mondo. Super excited about that. So that's it for me. What about you, Chris?
Well, I know occasionally we have to roll it twice, but today may not be that day.
Do it.
I got what I don't have in front of me is I also got the Mondo Iron Giant, and one of my hands is fucked up, so I need to call them.
Oh.
It's like, did you open it already?
No, I actually didn't get a
Okay,
chance
well,
to yet.
So the hand, it comes with a ton of hands, ton of mouths. It comes with a little car with Hogarth in it. It's really dope. But it's got ball joints that are built into the wrist, and then there's holes in the ball joints that you connect the wrist that swivels into.
Mhm.
And one of mine, like the ball joint or whole ball joint comes out of the arm, but I cannot get the hand out. I tried the boiling water thing and everything. So I guess I'm going to contact them about it.
Yeah,
Anyways,
I would.
it's really dope. I got the Mezco Popeye and Bluto 2-pack.
Nice.
And if you ordered that from me, that'll be going out tomorrow. So thank you. I got the wholesales in today. Really cool set.
Okay.
And while we're talking about that, don't forget go to CrashBoxCustoms.com and order your copy of the doc to go with your Popeye and your Bluto, because we're offering that again for a limited time. I got this has been a long time coming. I think I ordered this in February. Old boy who does a lot of custom heads, and I've ordered a ton of stuff from them. Basically, COVID fucked them up, and I don't know what country they're in, somewhere in Asia, but they could not ship to the United States. So I finally got, I don't know if it'll show up with this shit here. Gary will appreciate this. It's the Vin Diesel head sculpt. It's called Family Man. Right now I've got him on a Logan Mezco body, but I think we're gonna have to change some stuff around because it's a little high waisted for him, I think. And then I can put him next to a Charger or something.
Vinny says they're in Thailand.
Maybe. Let me see. I've actually got the envelope right here. He is in
Bangkok.
One night in Bangkok.
He's in Thailand. Bangkok, Thailand, yeah. His name
Look at that.
is Usadadawat Chenpathana.
Nice.
I don't believe
But-
you.
And it costs 260 baht to ship this. from Thailand. But anyways, they do good work. If you ever are in the market, they do limited runs of stuff. I think they did a Robert Pattinson Batman head recently. Even now, I think now they do some digital paint, digital sculpting. They used to just literally do it all by hand. So it's come a long way.
Nice.
Shout out to, I don't know, somebody in our chat who posted this up. I grabbed where's it at? Hello. Professor X and Magneto movie 2-pack. Mainly some of the heads, and I don't know. I like suited bodies, so it was cheap enough on Amazon.
Is it missing a wheel?
Actually, it's funny. I thought it was, but just for this picture, there's just one wheel, but the other one is inside, Brian.
Oh, okay.
There is another wheel. So you don't have to worry, because I know that would probably keep you up.
Yeah.
And I got some stuff to open, actually. I'm sorry. What'd you say?
Nice. I was just gonna say, JD put it in the chat, but I was gonna tell you that JD has dealt with Mondo with their customer service for stuff. They're really, really great.
Well, good. That's good to hear, because
Yeah.
you never know, it being a limited run kind of thing, but hopefully there's something they can do for me. So, and actually I have stuff to open, so let me grab it.
Do it.
Oh,
It's
and hang on,
time for
I got a
Life Open the Box.
kind of a backwards trade. I got a Star Wars Camino Clone Trooper Black Series.
We need a what's in the box bumper, like little.
Life on the air.
What's in the box? All right. This one is, I believe I know what this is. This is very well packed. Holy crap. I need some bumper music for time to open the box. Oh, what's in the box? I just cut my thumb wide open. .com. I hate boxes like this. So you don't know if you pull that flap or you pull this flap. Boy, they did a good job getting this box
Flap
shut.
life.
And I just realized what this is, and nobody's going to give a single shit about what's in this box. Let's see how well this guy. Oh, what an ass clown. Okay, so this is I was selling
Ass clown.
a body and hands from it's the Nosferatu body and hands, and this is how he shipped it, just willy-nilly.
Oh, well.
No, but there was
Perfect.
Super nice.
a couple bubbles,
Nailed it.
Oh,
but
5 bubbles in a figure.
I think he went like $20 for this, and I don't know. I was like, that's a decent body. I like that sculpt, and it's creepy as fuck looking. And I got all the creepy hands, so I'll put this in the stack of shit that I have plans to do something with and never will. Yeah, when you find me down here, they're gonna have a lot of parts to go through. Okay, the next 2 packages are from members of the Realm. The first package here is from our very own chat squad member, Knight of Ren.
nice.
Let's see how Knight of Ren packed his packages.
Hopefully, disinfected it before he packed it.
Right, Caleb, I'm putting you on blast here, buddy. Wow, he actually, well, okay. So he didn't rely on the self-closing box here. He put tape on the label. I'm impressed already.
Is it Caleb with a K?
No, it's not.
Okay.
And he's from Clinton. He's from a city in Tennessee that I just said the name of, so it's Clinton. I did some work in Clinton, Tennessee, while my last job. We bought a store there, and I had to do inventory on auto parts that hadn't been touched in many, many years. So far, so good.
What's his grade?
Well, so far we started at 100 and we're at least at 99. So
Okay,
let's
you
see
went down
here.
one.
All right, so everything's individually bagged with accessories and there's bubble wrap.
Bam.
I'm gonna give Knight of Ren an A+ on this. So if we
Wow, an A+.
if we could maybe somebody could figure out how to do the what do you call it? A feedback board and Shameless. I guess I bought the rest of the GI Joes because I got Gung Ho for my Gung Ho army, Duke for my Duke army, Snake Eyes. Hey, I bet you the knife doesn't go in the sheath. and a roadblock, which I'm glad to get another roadblock because I wanted to do like. I actually had an idea. I had an idea to take this guy's torso and paint his shirt white, and then put his vest on top of it to make it look like a classic roadblock.
All right.
Nice.
But more than likely, this is all going to go in the pile of shit. I had great intentions to do something with it.
He must have used all the bubble wrap on you, Chris, because my box was stuffed with shopping bags.
Oh.
I'll tell
See
you,
where you stand.
right when COVID season was getting nasty, I bought something from someone who used old T-shirt and sweatpants to pack it.
Wow.
Ironically, it was both my size, but I threw them away anyways. All right, the last package is it's Realm official here. It's got the official seal of
Logo.
approval.
Damn.
And this is from Brian. Brian was probably like, well, son of a bitch. Brian just made money on Saturday. I just happened to mention something to him, and before I knew it, I had sent him money, and he was sending me a box. See, I missed out on something, and then I remembered. Oh yeah, pretty much all that import shit. Brink, oh my god. Oh, I've got artwork.
You told me to write something.
Dude, I did. I said, all right, I'll buy it for that, but you have to draw him a picture on the inside of the flap. And he did. I'll show it in a minute. Let me unpack here. So we're gonna grade Brink. Okay. Well, listen. I'm sorry. Are we grading on a curve here, or is this just straight up? Because, wow, I'm a sucker for something. But when the word Reese's is involved, you definitely have my attention, Mr. Brain. And it's funny, you filled every literal space of this box with something.
Yes.
And what space you didn't fill, my God.
I used to send bottle caps out with my packages so people thought things were broken. They'd hear it jingling
Hey, Night
around
of Ren.
inside.
Night of Ren, you were doing really good, man. But you got to get some candy involved. Thank you very much for the candy. And then things I actually... Wait, there's other stuff. What is this?
Hey, did you send him a Christmas ornament of people that he doesn't know?
No, but
I only do that. I'm allowed to do
I thought
that.
that would be funny to just do. This is whose shield is this?
That is Purpler's shield.
Okay.
When I came to visit you in February, I broke it. So there's the replacement
did?
for it. Yeah.
Did you tell me that?
No. and in fact, Chris, I have the broken shield downstairs, and I guess you never missed it.
So not only did he break it, he took it so he could replace it. He was just hoping he would get in there and be able to replace it before you even noticed.
Thank you,
Mom's
Brian.
favorite vase.
This is great. This
She
is
always
great.
said,
It
"Don't play
reminds
ball
me
in
of
the
a John Mulaney bit where he went in a bathroom of a friend from high school, and the walls were covered with family photos. And he asked his friend, "What is all this?" He said, "Everybody's house I've ever been to, I have stolen a picture of them." And he said, "Why would you do that?" And the guy said, "Because it's the one thing you can never replace." Okay, Brian, thank you. What if I told you I had bought an extra Purpler myself to do something with? That I probably never will.
All right.
But thank you. It's funny. I've rearranged these since then, and I was like, in my head, I was like, everybody's got something in both hands in this world because they all come with so much shit. Okay.
There you go.
And that's to the meat and potatoes, so to speak.
We have meat and potatoes.
Oh, is that a Fig Arts? Is that a Fig Arts up there?
It is.
Ooh, I can recognize those boxes.
Did you bubble wrap this, or did it come this
No,
way?
it came bubble wrapped.
I was gonna say, man, that's some professional shit.
Well, it's funny. He goes, "Do you happen to have this?" I'm like, "I'm staring at an unopened shipper box that's in right now."
Yeah.
Better not.
I got the Beskar armor,
Nice.
SH Mandalorian, and can't have one without the other. It was a very confusing conversation because I did not realize this is what you had for the longest time.
Yeah.
And then you told me the price. I'm like, that's what BBTS has it for. No, that's for both. Oh, and I got the baby. In his,
Cool.
what's
Very
it
cool.
called? The Night of Ren prom. His pram.
It's his
Going on a
bassinet.
Maybe they'll get lucky.
And then Brink drew me a picture, and it's pretty funny. And I'll cut this out, hanging on the shop wall. It says, "The Dune Sea Drifter," starring however you say his name, and it's the Mandalorian with a hat on. Is that the hat you wore to TFCon?
Yeah, with the stick in his mouth.
That is great, man.
That is great.
All right, so thank you, Mr. Brink, and that came super quick. Like I paid you on Saturday. I think that's the same. Did I order that?
Yep.
It might have been the same day. Night of Ren was the same way. He's like, I'll ship today, and it was like an hour later. He had to check.
Yep.
That's how you do business, kids. Pram. Ha! There you go. Pram.
Nice.
All right. I'm going to be eating Reese cups the rest of the night, just to give you a clear view of what's going to happen here. But I think it's time to look at some action figures. OC, we are ready to roll. We're all around here, folks, if you didn't know.
We are.
Every single one of us. Shout out to Jeremy B.
Thanks, Jeremy B.
Number one in our hearts and minds, for putting together this delicious news. Oh yeah, thanks. Yeah, to thank Todd pretty soon. Is everybody ready for some stuff that you probably already seen, but we're gonna make fun of it?
Bring it.
Pow. Up first.
Oh,
It's the J. Jonah Jameson Marvel Legends Retro Collection. He comes with J. Jonah Jameson with a lovely outfit. I just need that vest. Like that's a
so
money
cool.
piece right there.
Yeah, it is.
And I don't want to buy like a dozen of these. So, I just remembered I forgot something on my haul that wasn't related to the haul, but I'll get to it in a minute. But it comes with a rolled up newspaper, a flat newspaper. This is, of course, 6-inch scale here. It is pre-order live for this, $19.99. I believe it's on Hasbro Pulse, but I'm going to make a stand in line in the fucking sand right now. Don't buy it from Hasbro Pulse unless that's the only place that has it. Fuck them. You know why? I still don't have my Kingpin carded figures that were, by God, on sale for 30% off on Amazon today.
$23.
I was going to buy 2 there, but then you go to the Pulse site, at least on the phone, there's no way to cancel anything.
no, there is.
Without
There
calling.
is. I taught you the secret. I told you the secret.
Well, it was a busy day today. I didn't catch that. But either way, we're sold out at the Amazon price anyway. So maybe they'll just fucking come in.
Damn. That's
I also
crazy.
saw it at GameStop today too.
Membership has
so
its benefits.
Bezos
membership
cutting
bullshit.
everybody out, yo. It's
I'm
kinda
definitely not renewing my Hasbro Pulse subscription.
It's funny. It's that the fact that it's their website. They make the fucking toys. How could you not have it before anybody else?
No,
You're the
I
last
think,
to get.
I think it's that they have, they basically are licensing their name out to this company that's poorly shipping stuff. It's just distribution's a nightmare. It's just awful. Anyways, this thing, if you can buy it anywhere other than Hasbro Pulse, please go do that. But there he is with his crooked tie and his. Come here. I really wish. I love that suit body, but man, I wish they do something new with that. That is. I haven't done anything new with it in years.
They're
But there he
running
is on his card, coming straight at you
That's another
there.
one I'm gonna have to get.
Oh yeah, well, and then the hits just
What the fuck?
keep on coming.
Oh,
Wait a minute. Was that crossover with Deathlock?
No, no, no,
Yep,
Jose,
it absolutely is. It was
What-
like a
it's-
two issue arc. They
Yeah,
did.
right?
That's
With
based
Larson?
off Larson. Larson did a
Yeah.
storyline,
Yeah.
Revenge of the Sinister Six or whatever. Spidey got fucked up by Dr. Octopus, and he kind of got put together like that.
Yeah, there was a Deathlock yellow, the cover I saw.
Yeah, I
recently.
remember.
yeah.
For some
That's
reason
classic
that reminds
90s,
me.
bro. Classic.
Yeah, Larson.
90s right there.
I have
Larson.
Deathlock number 1.
That's
I
nice.
I'm gonna dig through the long.
I have that. I have those issues. I have them.
So this is a guess what? This is a Target exclusive.
Of course.
They should have called it Robot Spider-Man instead of Cyborg.
I think this will be
Spider-Man.
a peg warmer. I don't see many people picking this.
It's so niche. It really
Yep.
is.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it comes on the card as well, so you can continue to wallpaper your homes. Hey, HasLab is back at it again. The best part of Hasbro. They are, of course, doing the Vintage Collection Star Wars Mandalorian Razor Crest Vintage Collection 18th scale crowd-funded thing that funded in like 32 seconds. So we're down to Tier 5 getting unlocked. Tier 1 was the Escape Pod add-in, and then the exclusive Child for Carbonite blocks. Tier 4 is this tilted display stand, which is pretty cool. You can put it at an angle and you display it. So that is the Tier 4 unlock. Tier 5 is the next unlock. It's at 17,000. And I asked Brian to send me the chart, which I failed to put in the slideshow. Thanks, Brian.
Very well. One
That's
thing
pretty
to
cool.
mention is that the backers for this Razor Crest have actually surpassed what the Sentinel is at this particular time. So
The
they're
amount?
ahead of the game. Yeah.
The amount of backers.
Yep. So at this particular date in the campaign, they are ahead of where Sentinel was.
Wow.
So tier 5 is the off-world Jawa elder who it's the first time I've seen these images up close, but he's got that hairy ass egg that they cut open
Is that
and
a
dive
Cadbury
into.
cream egg?
Oh god.
Easter?
They'll probably have these at Disney parks if they ever
Soda.
get to open again. But yeah, it's a 3 3/4 Jawa. However big you see that on your screen, it's a lot smaller than that, I promise. He can wave his gun around, and he comes on a card as well. So I know what happened with the sail barge is the carded figures that came with it ended up being worth a small fortune because it was an obscure character that there was no other way to get. So who knows? And then the other Star Wars reveal today is the Mandalorian and Beskar Armor Vintage Collection. So this is pre-orders are up for this at many places, but hopefully not Hasbro Pulse for you. So if you're into the vintage line, if you're the 3 3/4 collector, apparently Knight of Ren is. What the hell are you doing buying G.I. Joes, man? Come on. Yeah, I tell you, man, these have come a long way. You know, when they did I guess what they called it, the Black Series, when it was a Walmart exclusive or whatever.
Yep.
You know, they kind of reinvented this scale. But there he is on this card as well. Pretty cool stuff. All right. And the next thing we have here, of course, I have mixed feelings about, but I can't say that it's not cool. That's right. It's the Star Wars Tantive 4 Hallway 1/12 scale diorama. So this is very similar to the 1/18 scale they've been waving around there, but this is 1/12 scale. So this will fit your Black Series figures. This is made by GTP Toys. You might remember they made
Space Walls.
Right. Well, the actual Jeremy's note is pretty good here. This is their first officially licensed product. They had announced at what was the last Star Wars celebration that they had? I guess 2019. That they had signed on exclusively with Star Wars. They were an official brand, man. And hey, shout out to those guys, man, making third party shit and getting fucking signed with the big dog.
Yep, getting the gig.
Yeah.
Getting the
Hey,
gig
that's
afterwards,
you
man.
know that's a dream right there for real.
Yeah. For real.
I wonder
But
if
they-
they told them
they
like,
dodged
we're gonna sign you, but don't ever fucking do that again.
Yeah.
Right.
They dodged the lawsuit, but they picked up the contract.
So what you're saying is there's a market for space walls. All right, I'll get right on that. So GTP had produced unlicensed hallways dioramas that had a quote moon-sized battle stage stations. So this thing, this is 12 scale. It's 36 by 9 by 10, so it's pretty big. I don't know how big a Billy bookcase shelf is. I think it's 39 inches, so it would basically fit right up. It's $179.99. Pre-orders are
Oh, yeah.
Got to pay that license fee.
well.
Damn.
I'm gonna be honest with you guys. You can woo and who. Don't go to my website and look at my prices. But I will tell you, I'm gonna go through everything you get on this, and and obviously this is going to be constructed in like a factory and whatnot. But for me, if somebody wanted me to replicate something like this, like just to get the actual details in and out on it. Thank you, Matt Hurd. I don't know that Crashbox couldn't make that curve at the bottom based with current technology.
We got laser cutters, man. We can do anything at Crashbox.
I literally could. It's the sky's the limit. But all 5 pillars have the light panels with working, and here's the money in it: the working LEDs, doorway control lights, overhead panels.
Hey, does the door go whoosh?
Screen
Open,
anchor
close. Does it go
design.
whoosh?
6
Gotta have the
variations on the light panels, left side and right side doorway light variations with a rubber door seal feature. That's pretty awesome. The floor with its realistic panel design and removable door with security door jamb details. So, it looks like they obviously had, the ability to look at very detailed illustrations or drawings of this. To really nail the look. And I think they did a great job. Listen, this company, like I said, it was just a couple guys in their garage dicking around, made those space walls all those years ago.
Yeah.
Freaking made it into a viable licensed business, which they might have made more money before it was licensed. But this is pretty incredible.
Yeah, it looks good. And if that's for 6-inch scale figures, that means it's going to be pretty big.
Yeah.
Yep, it is. Hey, guess what, guys? It's McFarlane time.
Oh, baby.
Toddy Mac.
Just real quick,
Mr. Toddy Mac.
pre-orders
I
are
think Toddy
open.
Mac deserves his own intro, Dust. Just saying.
Just real quick, guys, on the hallway here, pre-orders are live until December 13th. It's supposed to come out in March. Cross your fingers on that.
Wow, it really does look just so good, though.
It does. Yeah, of course, this is just our render.
Yeah.
Who knows? It could be completely like flat plastic by the time you get it. But it's pretty. Looking at it now, it's pretty cleverly designed because all these are going to pop in from the back and have the electronics in. Okay, back to Todd time. Up first is apparently he's super big on these 2-packs. So up first is the Battle Scene 2-pack, Nightwing versus Red Hood, which I think is a pretty cool 2-pack. This is of course his lovely 7-inch scale. $40 January release for this. Pre-orders are live. It doesn't say if it's an exclusive, but knowing them, it's an exclusive somewhere.
Very good.
There they are with the turnarounds, and look, Nightwing's got his he's got his boots on.
So funny.
Yeah, these look good. These look really good. I just can't commit to another scale. Although there is something in the slideshow that has me tempted to collect a very peculiar scale, but we'll get there. But it comes with those little silly stands and not a ton of accessories, but they don't carry a bunch of shit. It gets the point across. That's like, I love Mezco to death, but like, fuck, there's 28 batarangs, a bat fucking drone, a grappling gun, Batman, and all of my Batmans. I think I have 2 of them holding something. The rest of them are just standing there.
I love that they give you those options, but like if you use them, maybe some people do some, but most probably don't. So I get it.
My favorite thing with an action figure of any scale is the ability to put all their shit on them.
Mm-hmm.
Like. The G.I. Joe Duke figure, he's got a holster for his gun. He's got a belt you can put his binoculars on, and it's got a fucking backpack.
Yeah.
It's everything self-contained. I don't know. I just dig it. They've done a good job with the G.I. Joe line for the most part with that. Like the Red Ninjas can hold like 28 different things in their back, and then they can hold 2. I don't know. It's just something I enjoy from a toy aspect. Okay, keeping in that Todd time. Hey, it's Brian Brink. Welcome to the show. This Flashpoint Batman. This is supposed to come out in November. Pre-orders are live here. This really looks
Shit
good.
looks good, yeah, Dave. It's like, I don't know if you want to use the phrase, I hate to say it, like, because I know
Dude.
it's a new scale and some people might be turned off by that, but this shit looks good.
It does. I don't. The only thing that drives me nuts are these fucking plastic capes. I mean, and I get it to get these points and whatnot across. Yeah, you kind of have to have a plastic cape.
I didn't like it either, but I'm telling, it's soft enough that you can pose them just fine.
Yeah, I mean, I fucked around with. I had one. I think Dust has it now. The first Batman they put out, but I don't know. It's just. Ugh. So like
I know.
these figures, they're good. Don't get me wrong, but it's like for me, they're like 90%. There's just something missing, and I don't know what it is or something. I don't know. Also, I don't want to collect another line. Although I love Batman.
Just finding any reason just to be like,
Yeah.
no, not doing it.
Well, there he is in the box, of course. And then it's time for the Platinum Edition Arkham Knight Origins Batman and Deathstroke. Sexy time for everybody. Hey, these are Walmart exclusives. Go ahead and order them online, and you'll never get them, but they'll take your money. Ask me how I know.
So how many records you got to sell before you get a gold record?
Well, it was
500K. I think it's
500,000. Yeah.
So do you think Todd's doing this? He's like, dude, we sold 500,000 figures. What did gold?
No, I think he's just milking his mold as much as he can.
Yeah.
So here's the Platinum Edition Arkham Knight Origins Batman and Deathstroke. These are Walmart exclusives, and they're available now. And these are the Chase. You know what? I remember. Sorry, I'm just now putting this together. Someone in another chat I'm in had posted these. They're going for like $300 on eBay because it's a Chase variant. So that's right. Start harassing your Walmart managers again.
A Chase variant, like what's that mean?
So a Chase would be like there's one of these in a case of
every 5
six.
cases.
Okay.
Yeah, something like that, or it could be less. I don't know.
Oh, what did they used to call those in the Transformers? The gold plated ones.
Golden ticket.
No.
Okay, I'm out.
That's
all I got.
Oompa Loompas in a jar, doodah.
Arkham Origins was
Toddy back.
that was like the
Toddy
least
back.
popular game, I think, of Arkham games. So surprising to see that they did something like this. But I guess
This is awful. I mean, I don't know. Unless you're wanting to just have statues to stay, I don't know.
Lucky draw.
Thank you,
There
Delirium.
you go, lucky
Yes,
draw.
Like lucky draw.
I said it before his thing popped up.
All right, Dust.
I'm 3 minutes behind. I'm on.
And here's the
the
Deathstroke.
melatonin.
Not much here. And they've announced McFarlane has going to be doing figures of the Witcher TV show.
Todd's gonna get my money.
he got that Henry Cavill money.
Yeah, so apparently, obviously, the first figure will be Geralt. Geralt. How do you say his name?
Geralt.
Gerald.
Gerald.
Gerald. Wait, it's Gerald. Geraldo Rivera? Is that?
Yeah, that's it.
Geraldo
That's
Rivera.
Gil Gerard.
Did he find? Wasn't he trying to find somebody's money in the wall or whatever? I don't know. So there's no additional information, kind of like a couple other properties, Princess Bride and whatnot. They've shown, but we can only assume that be the main characters there. So this next thing, I saw this and it kind of blew my mind a little bit. But Beast Kingdom, that's right, that company that nobody's ever really heard of that probably has some figures. These are 1/9 scale. That's right. They don't fit in with the goddamn thing you have. They're making Andy and Sid figures from Toy Story.
Oh wow!
In the what the fuck department. So up first is Andy. And Andy. These have 20 points of articulation, so they're not, going to be doing Iron Man poses or anything. But Andy includes 3 faces, 4 pairs of hands, a cowboy hat, 2 toys, Buzz and Woody, 2 sets of clothes, the green top and denim shorts, and the white top and blue shorts, and a special branded figure base with a bracket. So let's take a look here. There's your turnaround shot. These are, I want to say it's a render. I don't know. So there he is with his Buzz Lightyear figure. And I don't know why they made it look all doofy, though. Why didn't they just make it look like Buzz Lightyear? And he's got the Joe Biden trigger shooters there.
Maybe Tim Allen didn't sign off on the likeness.
Right, because it looks just like him. And then the Woody's kind of derpy too. But I did notice something that I think this is basically the same character model. Look at him.
Well, yeah.
It's like fucking identical. His mouth's bigger and his eyebrows are mean. So here is Sid. And he comes with 3 faces, 4 pairs of hands. Scud, the dog Scud with 2 heads. 3 toy accessories, a Buzz Lightyear tied to a rocket, magnifying glass, and the 3-eyed aliens. So he just comes with 1 outfit. Sorry, kids. They're both the same price, although one of them comes with. And this is a Bandai Premium Web exclusive, although I saw it on BBTS, so I guess that really doesn't mean anything. And is this a 2? I'm confused if this is a 2-pack or a single pack.
I don't know. I couldn't tell you.
Yeah. I don't know. Not a company I'm familiar with, but the dog, and why are the little figures just so derpy though? I don't get it. With that magnifying glass. And then of course you can get the Toy Story pack from later when he's a garbage man.
But Sid doesn't come with any of the weird like baby doll on the freaking spider thing and all that. Like, why didn't he come with any of that shit?
So what you're saying is there's a scale, there's a niche market for 9th scale creepy doll heads with spider legs.
They are sold separately, Chris.
They're what?
Sold separately.
Oh, okay. Well, hey, Figma's has a Ghost in the Shell. Motoko
Kusanagi.
Yeah, based on the Netflix SAC 2045 anime, 5.5 inches tall, $115 American. This is going to be out mid next year. Pre-orders are live. You get 3 faces, swap out upper torso, multiple hands, a rifle, handgun, and a figure stand. There you go.
Definitely got like front wedgie going on.
Oh,
like,
she's got
terrible.
that high cut. She got the high cut bodysuit like it's 93.
It's bad. It doesn't even look nice.
Yeah. There you go. All right. Up next, NECA is bringing out their Ultimate Puppet Master 2-packs. So you've got Pinhead, Tunneler, Blade, and Torch, if you remember these guys from Puppet Master. No pricing yet on these, but this is their 7-inch line. I thought it was the soft good stuff at first, but it's not.
Dude, look at that guy.
Sculpted. Hey, Gary, you checking this out, buddy?
It's like an evil Bender dressed as Batman.
Wearing a trench coat because he's naked underneath. This guy's really cool.
I forgot the company that put out versions of these figures in the 90s, but even back then I thought they looked good. These look good too for action figures.
All right, keep it in the NECA channel. This is the Predator 2 30th Anniversary Collection Battle Damage City Hunter Predator. This thing's pretty dope. I actually have the regular version of this, so I might pick this up if I see it. It's $40, 30 points of articulation. This is the initial reveal. This is April of next year. You'll be able to get your hands on this. But he's got that green blood all over him that he, breaks into the older couple's house and tears their sink apart. I don't know. And makes some powder that he rubs on his body. Oh shit! His arms cut off too. That's dope.
Nice.
See that? I love Predator 2. A lot of people don't like that movie, but I'm too old for this shit. Yeah. So it comes with 2 heads, and then the helmet, the arm. It's removable. It doesn't. I guess it's detachable. I mean, it'd be cool if it was magnetic or something. Hand, staff, different stuff. All right, keep it in the horror. Gary, I hope you're paying attention. Mezco's released their pre-order for the Texas Chainsaw Massacre Leatherface. This is based on your 1974 film. This is their first time they've done what they call a 3-in-1 figure.
Wow.
And we'll get to that in just a minute. So it comes with a chainsaw that makes movie-accurate revving sounds. Hey, wow. Dustin, could you give me an example of what those sounds might be?
Dust is not here, man.
Okay. Well, so much for that gag.
Wah, wah.
So he comes with the chainsaw, a hammer, a lot of different parts and faces here. Some blood effects. And he comes with the lady here, and you'll have to forgive me. I've never seen this movie.
You never seen the original?
No.
Yeah. I mean, for compared to today's standards, it'll probably be a hard watch, but very, very disturbing.
Yeah.
Whoa.
So it's alternate outfit components to create 3 unique movie looks here. Yeah. So it looks like some artwork there, but it's a ton of stuff. If you're a big horror fan, check it out at mezcotoys.com. Oh, she's an adorable creature right there.
She is.
Yep. So this is $100. It's 6.5 inches tall. They're shooting for the middle of next year, but it's literally just a crapshoot at this point, with pretty much every release date. So
is that like the start of like a price bump or something? Don't these things usually go for like 80 or so?
Well, they've crept up steady from 80 to 85, and it depends. They're calling some things deluxe. I mean, this one comes with all this different shit.
Yeah.
Basically, you can make 3 different characters out of it.
Okay.
And it comes with a bucket of blood hose.
Yeah. That's worth it. So worth it.
Yep. All right. That is the end of the action figure segment. Did Dust just leave? I didn't. Yeah. Did he say anything?
He sent it in our chat.
Oh, yeah. I didn't. Sorry, I was busy doing that. Well, there we go. Sorry, Dust. I thought you were still there. I was going to have you make chainsaw noises. And anybody that's asking, no, Crashbox is not carrying the Leatherface because I put out my normal solicitations, and I had one person in 24 hours ask me about it. So that means Chris ain't ordering no wholesale. So I'll send you to mezcotoys.com to get yours. All right. That is all that is fit to print action figure segment. But I bet you Jose has put together some pictures for us to look at.
Yes, I did. Yes, I did.
Bobby.
Co-producer in the house. So, guys, you know what this is. It's time for Poppy's Picks. This is the segment where we feature photos from Instagram that I've used that wonderful, wonderful hashtag realm of collectors. So each and every single week, I search through that hashtag to pick out the photos to feature here on the show. So when I did my search this week, look what popped up. Crazy stuff. Recent posts from all hashtags are temporarily hidden to help prevent the spread of possible false information related to the election. Crazy time. So if somebody seem outdated, I'm sorry, guys. It wasn't my fault. First one up from Marty McCusker. A pretty shot of RoboCop here. Looks like he's letting off with like the Gatling gun or possibly a flamethrower. I don't know. Take your pick. What do you guys think? Which way you lean on that? Flamethrower or Gatling gun? What's this?
Flamethrower. That's where I'm leaning.
You can see the ammo thingy bob. That's the gun that T2 had in T2. That's what I meant. You know what I meant.
There you go. So I guess that's sort of like a Gatling gun then, right?
I think so. It's
firing off.
A minigun.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay.
I thought this was a pretty cool shot, though. Looks like he might be simulating some of the lighting coming on from the blast effect there. You see the graffiti in the background. I thought this was a pretty cool looking shot. RoboCop looking all damaged there. Good shot, Marty McCusker. Next one up from Giovio Dos. Hope I pronounced that right. This certain show just started showing episodes again on Disney Plus, The Mandalorian. I thought this is a pretty cool shot, reminiscent, I think, of that first episode when he walked into the bar and just caught wreck on those dudes that were in there. I thought this is a pretty cool shot.
Yeah,
he did not have that armor at the time, though, in that first episode. So, but nice shot, Gio.
Wow.
Next one up, our boy John Wick. Is this the Mezco?
Yep, that's the Mezco.
Mezco John Wick with his little furry friend there. Looks like he's getting into a situation. Again, more graffiti props like in the background. A couple of the little diorama pieces and the figure itself. I thought this was a pretty cool.
Very nice.
shot.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. The angle he's using too. I don't know if this was the figure that caused all that controversy because it had sculpted and looked like him or whatever, but I think that actually looks pretty decent right there.
Yeah, I mean that figure's got a case. I've got it sitting on my desk right here because I honestly never I don't know. By the time I got it, everybody had been bitching about it so much I didn't even really want to mess with it. But I put it on my desk on purpose, so I'll just sit here and fuck with him. I think it's fine. I mean, it's not perfect by any means, but it's the best John Wick figure that there is by far in that scale, at least.
So this one's from Randy GBH. Dope shot. Next one up from Mirage Works.
Hey, it's that guy.
It's that guy. Brian just got a wallet with that
That's right.
symbol right there. But pretty cool shot. I'm not sure which Link this is trying to represent. Is this from a certain version?
It's Twilight Princess.
Twilight Princess. All right. It's been a while since I played a Legend of Zelda game, but I thought this was a pretty cool shot here. Is that one a recent bring? The one you just mentioned?
Oh, a couple years by now.
A couple years ago. Is that for the Switch or something?
Twilight Princess came out for, believe it or not, the Wii. And,
okay, that's older.
And I think it may have came out for GameCube. I can't remember now.
Yeah.
I think it did GameCube. Yeah, I think.
Yeah, and then they released it again for the Wii because it didn't really use the Wii gimmicks.
It didn't use the telemetry and whatnot.
Yeah.
Yep.
Man, the GameCube is the last Nintendo system I've owned. I'm way behind.
Yep.
Way behind. But pretty cool shot here from Mirage Works. Next one up from Vincent Gear. I thought this was a pretty cool shot. Brian, I think, would appreciate this one. The Baroness with her gold gun and that cool
Oh, that's an action figure? For a second, I thought that was Mike's girl.
Yeah, that's what I said. I was like, I looked at this. I'm like, man, something about the angle. I don't know, the way it looks. Like at a glance, you'd probably be fooled, thinking it was somebody realistic. So nice shot.
Looks good.
Hell yeah. And that's it for this week, guys. If you want to be featured here on Enter the Realm, you just got to do a couple of simple things. Post a toy photo on Instagram and make sure you use that hashtag Realm of Collectors. Also, do us a favor, follow that Realm of Collectors hashtag so you don't miss out on any of those great photos, and most importantly, have fun. Please follow us on Instagram. We're at Realm of Collectors. You can find us there, as well as on our website, realmofcollectors.com. Thank you, guys.
All right, thanks as always for that, Jose. Well, that means only one thing, lady and gentlemen. I know I'm ready.
I'm ready.
I've heard there's some scrapings.
Oh, it's great.
I've heard. I cleaned my fingernails today, but Brian didn't because he's been scraping. Let's talk about some robots.
Bits.
Heyo.
Whoa.
Robot time.
The robot time.
I want my robot news.
Whoa.
Speak for yourself.
Come on, Chris. This is your favorite part of the show. Come on.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. We're starting off with the brakes off of it here.
Yeah, right?
All right, so many people had speculated what Rack tonight was going to be, and if you were correct, well, good for you. But he is a Triceratops type of thing, but he's not a Triceratops because a Triceratops would have horns right here. So he's the Triceratops that only has the horn on his nose, not the ones on his forehead. Which one is that?
The teacher asked little Johnny to use the word rack tonight in a sentence. He said, after work, my mama's going to get wrecked tonight.
He's got horns on his head, though. Look,
No, but they're facing this way. Like the Triceratops is the ones that jut out.
Damn it, Marilyn Phil, where are you?
Yeah,
But
This is dinosaur kid over here.
Is this one of those battleizer figure thingies?
Fossilizer. Where you could break them apart and smash them up with I'm sure we'll see some wonderful picks here in the future. Let's get these in.
The problem is that's not a robot.
No, I guess not. Oh, here's Daltinians in here. It's a Stratococcosaurus.
Dalton, I don't know what your dinosaur credentials are, so I don't know if I can believe you or not. Have you ever skipped school for something dinosaur related? Because if not, you're not serious about it.
Then you got some street cred. Word.
Some street cred about my dinosaur knowledge.
Yeah, sure. Is that what you're calling it?
Man. So, Jose,
Yo.
explain this to me, because I seem to remember RC being released as part of the Earthrise wave.
Earthrise, yeah. Sometimes I think they're filling in some gaps in the wave by putting out some previously released figures. So, like how you had.
It's rare for me to have a question about this stuff. First of all, is this the Japanese release, or is it just dual branded boxes?
This is Kingdom, Chris. This is the next wave.
Oh, I know, but there's a Hasbro and a TT logo on it.
Yeah, it's dual branded ever since Siege. Like all the figures have
so
been.
There's no more like I know, like you guys used to order the Takara version because it had better paint apps. So blah blah blah. It's like it's an $8 figure here. It's 118, but the paint apps are better.
Yeah, that's all out the window. It's all supposedly the same, but Takara
it's all garbage.
They are putting out some exclusives of these though with better paint.
So my question is, do you think that when is that like 86 movie stuff supposed to come out?
February, March.
Is this lined up to maybe fill in a gap where they're not going to release her in that line?
Yeah,
do you think they're going to redo some of these existing ones like her and I don't know, it's like was it the Cyclonus?
Yep,
I may be speeding a little today.
No, you're possibly right because like the 86 line's not getting all the characters, but it looks like they are being spread out between Studio Series 86 and the Kingdom line. So,
gotcha. Thanks for the update.
Yeah, and that was my question too, because we talked about this before. It's like, why is this just not in the Studio Series? That's what this would be.
It would make more sense to put it there, but it's like what they did before. Like, the Siege Astral Train came out under the Siege line, then they put it out under Earthrise, like also as part of like the repack, like with Optimus Prime from Earthrise. So I guess they just fill in some of those shipping boxes with previous figures.
Yeah. Now, isn't it? Didn't she stay behind? Someone stayed behind in that show. No, that was Alita one, right? Stayed behind. There.
Yeah.
Some lady in pink. I can't remember.
Basically the same mold, but that's I think Walmart exclusive. Gotta get them over there. Yeah.
Okay, and why did I put this in here? Oh yes, this is the Galactic Odyssey collection. I believe this is an exclusive from Amazon. Is that right?
Yep. This was a surprise drop, dude. When they dropped this the other day, it was like, where'd this come from?
Just repaint Warriors, or just new figures?
Repaint Warriors. You're probably right, dude. They put out Punch Counter Punch before, and then that's the current Earthrise dots and mold that they're putting out all over.
Yep.
What do you do? Turn them around?
Yep. Just
like a record, baby. Right round.
That's right.
Mm-hmm. And alt modes, and also I wanted to show you here, because we like to do this on the show, the comparisons of the different versions of Abominus. So this is the Siege. Is this the Siege one?
Powder Primes.
Powder Primes. Powder Primes here's on the left, and then this new this is the Generations Selects, right?
Yeah.
Box set here on the right. And so, Jose, what's the difference here? Is the one on the right more cartoon, and this one's more toy?
Supposedly, yeah, more accurate as far as colors, and then you get the little upgraded chest piece there.
That's right. Okay. So there you go. These are the differences. Make your choices. Looks like they changed the feet too.
Yeah, they gave you a little better feet and hands there. They gave you the upgraded hands.
I
don't think it's worth the price point they're charging, but yeah.
I know we live in a everybody gets a trophy kind of world, but can the trophies be for last place?
These I weren't really happy with either, man. Like as far as like those again borrowed from those Combiner Wars
Jesus.
molds and shit like that. But I
Those
did
feet.
not like
What?
these Terracons.
So, and then here he is, of course, with his Autobot Nemesis counterpart of Computron.
Let me tell you,
Well,
that's definitely Computron.
there it is.
Mm.
Born from the brain of Grimlock.
Oh my gosh.
All right. And then here is the Generation Select King Poseidon out of box. We've only seen this kind of.
Hey, are these some? I'm sorry. Are these? Who took these pictures?
I
Do
don't
you know? Are these
You like-
product? These aren't production photos, are they?
Oh, no, I wouldn't think not.
If
no.
somebody stole their daddy's putting green
Mm-hmm.
and found some blue cardboard and then did something horrible to some foam
Oh, look at that.
and a water effect.
You know what this looks like, Chris? This looks like actual wood chips that are glued on here and
Yeah,
painted.
that's
painted
exactly what that looks like. Mm-hmm. Either that or it's chewed up bubble gum. I couldn't decide. I was like, I don't know. Is that wood chunks, like wood chips for in the flower beds?
Hey, we need a third. We need a third trophy for last place, guys. yeah, 3. The exact
Definitely,
same.
like
Exactly the same, guys. Okay.
like wood chips for a bunny bed or something. I don't know. If that's fucking
No, guys, you don't have to put their name on it. Just bring it out here. Just make sure it's in
like-
third place.
a
They need
mix
to be
like
exactly the same.
chewing gum and then taking those wood chips and sticking it to like
Yeah.
foam and then spray painted that shit.
Mm-mm-mm.
See, I wasn't feeling these colors at first, but now I don't know.
Oh.
Damn.
Now that those fluorescent bulb lights are hitting it, it's just a whole nother level of bling
Whole
bling.
nother.
Chris, did you order one of these? Can I get one from you?
I did not order one of these.
Did I order it?
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest with you, Jose. I don't even know where someone would get something at this point. I don't know. Is this like a Tomy Mall exclusive or
Very
seriously? If I wanted to buy this, where would I buy it?
close. Hasbro Pulse.
Oh, fuck
Are
the
you
fuck
serious?
And,
That's trash.
now, King Poseidon is part of what, Beast Wars 2nd or something like that?
God, gotta
What
get
did
it
I
right.
call him? King
Dude will
Poseidon?
tear you apart, bro. God.
Oh, God.
Doodle, doodle cheese and Family Dollar.
Bro, that kind of looks like one of those transform robot action figures. For Family Dollar. It comes on that blistered card that's
Oh,
barely
shit.
attached to a piece of paper.
Hmm.
And then what's this poor lion bastard
So
doing?
this, I believe,
What
is
is that?
Robot
Yo,
Masters. Is
That's
this
that looks like the original Leo convoy from back in the day. I had
It can't be. That thing would be like this tall.
Can we take a vote? Like, I don't know who's gonna vote. Say like, it's okay for Brian to say, "Nah, we're good this week." There's no need to drag everybody around like this.
Yeah.
Oh, look at
Wait,
the
what-
comparison to the original there. Yeah.
Okay, so this is the original. Is
4,
this-
guys, 4. Hey, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
You're gonna need 4 trophies.
definitely.
4. Yeah, exactly the same. Thanks.
This is the King Poseidon here on the left, right?
Yep.
And then this is the God Neptune. Okay, so I thought maybe he was God Neptune and then he was the king. But okay, gotcha. All right, fair enough.
What?
All right, we got some upgrade kits from Matrix Workshop. So for
Oh,
those
boy.
of you who were lucky enough to score the Amazon exclusive black repaint of Sideswipe in his G2 colors, look, Matrix Workshop has an upgrade kit for you.
How did they know this is exactly what I needed?
Oh man,
It's a guess. It's
true fans of the G2 comic book would
blind faith.
definitely.
Yeah, I remember that look.
Listen, I've been a fan of the G2 comic book ever since today when I found out it existed, Brian. when you just told me, I was this. What is it? I was today years old when I found out there was a
That's
G2.
right.
I'm
Hey,
kidding. I've known
and-
about this because
and,
they made this kit for other shit before,
Yeah,
right?
Dr. Wu made it for the masterpiece for sure.
Mm.
And for those of you, I mean, that Dr. Wu thing is way out of of production, and probably goes for a pretty penny for those people who still want to jazz up their masterpiece. This deluxe sideswipe is not too far off from the masterpiece size, so this might actually fit. On
I
your
see
sideswipe.
what you did there.
Yeah.
Jazz up your masterpiece.
Yeah.
Yet there's not a jazz
No
in the masterpiece.
jazz. And look, you can jam everything together and put it on the
The thing you got to think about is somebody 3D modeled all this shit, and then they said, "Oh, look, I can 3D model where it all pile together on top of the car with a 5mm port."
Let's just make it work. Let's just make it work. I mean, I think that's cool for anybody that wants it. Sideswipe had a very distinctive look in that comic, so
Sure. If you like it, you win. Isn't that what they say?
That's exactly right.
I've heard that before.
Yeah.
And listen, Transformer fans, I just want to let you know I give you a hard time because I love you. Because you got to go home with the girl you brought to the dance. So I'll be full circle at some point. We just have to figure out when that is.
Okay, more upgrades for your...
Never mind, guys. Fuck what I just said.
We've got Shockwave Lab is doing something to jazz up your...
Is this a Zatarans commercial? I swear to God.
what is this? I don't remember this. What is this?
This is to jazz up your Quintesson, your God, I've forgotten which one are we? Earthrise Quintesson?
Earthrise, yeah.
Earthrise Quintesson. Yes, you can put some LED lights into your Quintesson faces. So that's what they look there.
They should have put that in the bottom piece, the little energy piece that's holding them up.
So I thought this was actually a little interesting how they did this. You actually have to unscrew the face off your toy, and then you plug this little doodad in here and you jam it in, and then I think you screw the thing back on. Now, you might be thinking to yourself, how do I turn the light on if I put it inside the toy? And I believe this little gold canister, they use some kind of magnet technology. You put it, there it is. They show it right here. You put the magnet next to the thing and it turns the light on.
Is there anywhere else I could put that light change on off mode?
So, I mean, that's actually really kind of neat. Hey man, they're innovators of the future.
Sure.
Dude, imagine just like passing magnets past your toys and they just light up and stuff. I don't know.
Brian, you don't have that already? You know it's 2020, right?
This is top tech stuff here, guys.
And Daltini wants to know, is doodad the technical term for it?
Yeah,
absolutely.
And thingamabob.
Mm-hmm.
Doohickey is also
right.
We didn't see this last week. Sorry, I didn't pull pics, but you can actually go pre-order this. This is the G2 Fans Project mold for your Menasor. And this is the last one. This is the last piece. They've been putting out con by con by con by con.
That shit's fucking years in the making, man.
Yep.
They've got a better release schedule than some of these companies just on exclusives.
Yeah. The set started in 2016, and so now you can pre-order that final piece to create your G2 Menasor.
Damn.
This is the first G2 Menasor that you can actually like build and buy, like that original one from the vintage, listen to me, from the 90s back in the day. That never released. I mean, that goes for thousands and thousands of dollars for a prototype or whatever. But here it is. It's your first completed G2 Menasor that you can manipulate and put on a shelf. And holy shit, I never knew this is how they transformed in the front. I've been doing mine the whole way wrong this whole time. That's, I have to rethink my life. All right. Okay.
Stay away from the death sticks, man.
Hey, moving on to Toy World. Toy World's putting out, what is this? The 7th anniversary of the second movie or whatever. So they're making a Jetfire from the Revenge of the Moon movie that came out. Remember when they went to?
Sort of. No. Yeah. Maybe.
Right.
Is that
And
Plusky sized?
no, this is I don't know what this is.
We don't know what scale is
What is
anymore.
I think what it does is it scales with your what do you call them? Chugs? Like the Hasbro movie figures
They
from back
gave
in the
us-
day.
Like the studio series?
They gave us
Yeah.
the Studio Series, Jeff.
Really?
Prior.
We don't need this.
Oh, you need this, Jose.
What?
And let me tell you why. Because you may think that you have the definitive Jetfire, but this one transforms into a boat.
Oh,
Yes.
Ooh.
Yes.
fucking soul.
All this time, we
Wow.
thought Jetfire was supposed to turn into a plane, but no. Toy World says it's been wrong this whole time. He turns into a battleship.
Oh,
Yes.
so now you can play
hmm
Battleship. You
Literally.
sunk my battleship.
Yeah. Look at that. Isn't that
Mm.
fantastic? Fantastic.
If you say so, Brian.
Yeah. Oh, but there's more. There's more.
Oh, look at
You
Oh,
can still
God.
combine with your Prime.
Wow.
Please do not test my knowledge. I have no idea which Optimus Prime this
What?
is.
That's the
Going
first one. That's the first
on?
Studio Series one they put out.
Oh, so this is Studio Series.
Yeah, that's
So
Studio.
you don't have to dig up your Prime that you bought 7 years ago. Okay.
Nope.
Jesus.
Okay. Fantastic. All right, boys and girls. You could find this on a shelf maybe now, or maybe go to Ross. I don't know when this came out, but you could get it
Ross.
and convert your plane dude into a boat, take him apart, and smash him up with your Optimus Prime. Look at him, man.
Dear God.
Look at these joints. He's holding this entire piece all by himself.
Sure, and I bet he can't lift it off the ground.
That was those
Sorry.
Hasbro
Sorry.
Oh,
I'm just, I'm not I'm like, yeah. mhm. You
All
can
right.
fire right at the ground. Perfect. Every time.
Oh, geez. All right, and moving on, it's time for comparisons with Cheem. Thanks, Cheem.
Thanks,
Right.
team.
All right, so we have your Sumbo kind of reference material here with our MMC Perfection series
Mm-hmm.
Defense War that we saw last week. And also, too, MMC is known for emulating the Studio Ox design. So here's what the Studio Ox kind of looks like, and here's what theirs looks like. And I don't know if MMC is prepared to make theirs into Scramble City mode, but obviously they have their limbs for Streetwise and
Whoa.
First Aid.
Looks like they could.
Mm,
Looks
Yeah, but-
possible.
But aren't these hands supposed to be built in? So you would actually,
Oh,
he would have to
that's
do
true.
a half handstand if
Yeah.
you were to put him down here.
the
But then
gorilla feet.
again,
Gorilla
yeah,
feet. Mm.
so sometimes you can't win for trying. But
Right.
there's
That's
your
how it's said. That's right.
there's your hotspot comparison, and I didn't mean to put that in there. But blades, First Aid, Prowl. Take pictures of these. If I'm gonna go through quickly. All right. And
Wow.
then Groove. Oh, I'm sorry. Streetwise.
Mhm. Okay.
Streetwise.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and Groove.
Are these screen grabs from screen grabs of a YouTube video? Why does it look like that?
Well, Chris, last week in the third-party panel, they decided not to give you clear renders
Renders.
of
Mr. Wendell?
Groove and Streetwise.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Hey, look, man, I don't have to freaking work till midnight anymore. I'm fucking once 5 o'clock comes,
That's it.
I'm
Yeah.
finally enjoying my quarantine. Fuck yeah. Waited 7 months for this. All right. Let's see. What is this? Moon Studio. So Moon Studio, of course, we saw last week. I just wanted to. Here's the reference material for those of you who may not be familiar with Raiden. Again, excuse the mirror imaging. Perhaps these are Scramble City, but obviously, you got this foot on this side.
This is definitely Scramble City. This is Scramble City to its finest.
I kind of. That looks
I'll be honest. This may be my favorite combiner.
looks good. Yeah, it looks good. I think it looks good.
Got great proportions.
Mm.
Yeah, nothing looks, just chunky out the wazoo. And who is Moon? Who is this?
Moon Studio is the name of the company making this, which we saw previously released under Zeta when we went to TFCon last year.
So do you think this may be like like Zeta quality, or do you think somebody bought the design and this is shampoo bottles?
That's a good question.
Well,
Yeah.
Shampoo.
I mean, would you really complain if it was shampoo bottles? I think if a bubble bath container came looking exactly like that, I would be a happy camper. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not.
It drives kids to the bathtub. I can't wait to get my bed.
Anyway,
Oh,
sorry
so
about that.
yes, I'm sorry. Yeah, here we have the Digibash of the Moon Studios model next to the reference material. So
Sure.
you can see
Good.
how it could potentially look
It's great.
Looks diesel, looks chunky. Like
on the
yeah.
back.
Yeah.
Kick-ass. And
Whoa.
yeah, so
Separate pieces.
6 balls.
So there's not really a chunky boy in the middle. It's more like Devastator, right?
right.
Oh.
So what you're telling me is it's a $600 combiner.
Right.
hmm
Trains are big.
Unless you wait for the gift set.
Yeah.
Oh, and then
And then
it's
it'll be $550 plus shipping.
Yeah,
And look,
animation color.
we have seen so far that these related companies, such as Zeta and whatever their spin-offs are, Toy World included, which is a pre-spin-off, a pre-off, whatever. Everything comes in a gift set, so it might be worth just waiting it out.
I will.
And the gift sets usually have a deco that people would like better than the original one anyway.
True.
So anyway, that's just a little advice from Frank, who's had a few beers. And then there's your trains. As we had learned last week from Daltinian's TFs, this is not a caboose. These are all locomotives of some
Really? Because two of them at least look like they could be cabooses. That one, and maybe no, I don't know.
I don't mean anything about Thomas the Tank Engine. There wasn't a whole lot of B players in that.
True.
I like that the ones on the ends they look like they're fucking sharks, man.
Yeah,
Jump about the water, man, and catch you.
Yeah.
that's right.
Sharks on the tracks.
It's crazy.
All right. Dreamstar Toys. I don't know if you remember when we saw them a few weeks ago. So remember they were at that weird con, that CIFI con. Do you guys remember the name of it?
Hey, I'm sorry, guys. One more. Just one more. Just make it 5, okay? You know what? Do 6. I bet you there's a reason. 6 last place trophies. Okay.
So they're putting out a Superion. We saw the jet modes were really, really cool. I think we saw some of the bot modes too. But I don't know if it's stamped with the company's name. So
Oh,
interesting take here, right? So we're always seeing Superion with a gray limb, a black limb, a red limb, a white limb, and then of course Silverbolt in the middle. But here, are they actually looking at having all the jets be real world silver and gray?
What the? Oh, you mean like when they brought out the first Masterpiece Starscream and everybody was like, oh, cool.
Yeah. Oh,
neat.
looks like real life.
So that's what everybody wants.
Mm-hmm.
But Buzzsaw says the plural of caboose is caboose. According to an imaginary cartoon character.
Dude. Jose, you want to go to the club later and check out the caboose?
yeah. Yeah.
All right.
Hey!
Hey! Enter the Realm is brought to you by Agabus.com, the official e-tailer of the Realm of Collectors. Visit Agabus.com today for all your masterpiece and third-party needs. $5.95 flat rate shipping, free shipping on orders over $150. Plus Agabucks, your same as cash reward system. Spend money and earn money for your next purchase. Visit Agabus.com today for details. Make sure you follow them on Facebook and Instagram. Brian, what's new at Agabus?
Oh, this week at Agabus, we have. Oh, let me zoom in because this legend figure is so small.
New Age.
Place your order for the New Age Scaramanga. That is the regular colored Soundwave. New Age is all the rage, so they say. A Lemon Tree Prime has arrived. So, you know what? I might.
I got tempted. I almost did that.
I might.
Almost.
Kind of need a Prime in this aesthetic. I don't know. Let me know how the Lemon Tree is. And then we have Transform Element Cell Shaded Optimus Prime in stock. You take it or leave it there. And then the Mega Box is here. Mega Box. Is Mega Box the same as Beast Box, but just it's Mega?
Same. I think they just kind of changed their name to quit being as limiting as Beast. The Beast.
So made by 52 Toys is the company. They make a lot of things that fit into cube shapes. Very, very cool. I know we kind of did a after hours. Is that how it works? After hours hangout at one point, and we each bought some. I got some behind the curtain somewhere.
A few too.
Also, too, this green one. I was talking with that Paul C. And he says you can buy multiples of these green ones and like combine them together and make like some kind of
course.
Oh, that's right up your alley, you know.
Yeah, that's
Siege
what it's all
Master
about.
smash ups.
Smash it up. And also there is the actual branded Beast box. They got some birds and they got Icy Boy.
Is that a lobster?
It is a lobster.
Wow.
Looks like there's some
Lobster.
spider here
Lobster.
as well. So go over to Agabus and check that out. And that is all we have this week.
Well, thanks, Hanny. I said it. I did it.
Thanks, Brian, for dragging us through the mud. But hey, that's all that's fancy to be written, and it's always normally still a week after a convention. You know, people who I guess didn't get their slides in time or whatever. So, Chan,
Yeah,
do you have your clipboard?
got it right here.
Well, why don't you tell us about our friends hanging out in the chat?
Tonight we had Kenneth A, Toy Mafia, Night Wingingham, KJ Smith, Rogue War, Knight of Ren, John I, Jerry R, Cobalt, Ralph L, Vinny, Beansy, Jeremy B, Wolfie, Doodle Cheese, Budanoli, P.F. Ferguson, Delirium, Jita, Vendetta, Sam M, Sportimus, Daniel R, Dare 2727, Pigment Surgery, Buzzsaw Eject, Shay J, Craig R, Katron, Daltinian, and Z-Rock Prime.
All right. Thanks, everybody, for hanging out with us. Make sure you hit the like button, thumbs up or thumbs down. It's interaction. We don't care. And subscribe and share if you are so inclined to do so. Let's go around the Jackal Yard. You can tell the good folks of the internet where you at. Brian Brink.
At Brinkalizer on Instagram, and tune in tomorrow night for Breaking the Mold. And it is the opposite Wednesday of Shelf Gravy, which means it is a week for figure bagging.
All right.
That's this Wednesday.
Jose.
All right, guys. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, all at HurricaneBX. You can find me here every single Monday night. And on Tuesdays on this very channel, 8 p.m. Eastern for Breaking the Mold. Check that out tomorrow night. Brand new episode, as Brink said. Brand new episode of Figure Banging also this Wednesday. Check out Verbally Challenged on all audio platforms if you're so inclined as well. Thank you, guys.
Are you guys going to have live election coverage tomorrow night? Is you have Wolf Blitz, you have Wolf Blitzer and
Wolf
Chuck
Blitzer,
Todd popping
yep.
in with updates?
Yep.
There you
BTM election special tomorrow night.
Oh, God.
It's the 2020 BTM election special.
Live updates.
No. So.
Oh my gosh! I have to ask Gary. Would you rather me get a Donald Trump or a Joe Biden puppet next? Yeah. All right, Chan.
You find me here with you guys on Mondays. Every other Wednesday, doing the shelf gravy stuff, talking crap. It's a really amusing time. And Thursday nights with the ladies on Total Package Podcast, talking more crap and acting a fool. And of course, you can find me on Facebook. And that's about it, I guess. What about you?
Yeah, it's Pinkerton on Instagram, PNKR10. Christopher Pinkerton on Facebook, because that's what my mama named me. Crashbox Customs all across the fruited plain. Crashboxcustoms.com. Hey, we still have glasses for sale on the website through Etchbox. We're basically clearing out the inventory, so pick you out something pretty, and I think they're on. I don't know. We're always running some kind of sale on the glasses, so we're out of the glass business, so we just have stock we're moving. So buy some shit so I can clean out my garage, please. And also, there's dioramas for sale. We still have some of the mythic pieces for sale, and the Popeye dock is available right now to order to go with your new Popeye 2-pack. And got some other stuff coming. Working on finishing a couple prototypes, so we'll have some more pre-orders for the holidays. I told myself that, you know what, I don't want to work on anything in December, and then I said, I'm gonna go bananas if I do that. So I'm gonna have to do something. So, and you can find me also on Nerd Rage Radio Thursdays on your favorite podcast platform, unless you have Patreon, and then you'll probably get it tomorrow because we recorded it today. I just want to say, everybody be safe tomorrow. Go vote if you want to vote. If you don't, that's your right. It's going to be an interesting. The next 24 hours of our lives are going to be rather interesting, whether we want them to be or not. So, yeah, just keep your head down, everybody. I guess I should talk to you about the Realm, because we have a Facebook group, Drama Collectors. We have a Instagram, which is @Realm-of-Collectors. Shout out to Antoine, steady putting in work over there for us. And although it's in some sort of broken capacity, and I have a feeling a lot of things are because of what's going on with the geopolitical situation, follow the hashtag Realm-of-Collectors on Instagram to see what else.
Uh-oh, he froze.
Oh, he did. I thought he was just taking that long.
Brian keeps going.
He's done talking.
Well, no, not quite. I wasn't done.
Sorry, I'm sorry.
That's okay. I froze, which is crazy. What was the last thing you guys heard from me?
You're telling us to be safe and things like that, and
oh
also
yeah,
the hashtag is busted on Instagram.
Yeah, okay, and you can check us out on the Teespring. You can get hoodies. We have a couple hoodies, sweatshirts, a bunch of shirts you can order. And of course, all the nonsense we do on here goes to fund future Realm shenanigans that hopefully we'll be able to have again someday. Thanks for pulling that up. I always forget to do that.
Yeah, people have been asking recently because it's starting to get cold.
It's hoodie season.
If you all got any more of them hoodies. So we do have them.
Yep, long sleeves, short sleeves, hoodies, all that good stuff. We're a proud part of the Cool Table Network. Check out the Cool Table on Facebook to see who actually participates. Because I don't know who does. And I guess that is it. Make sure you check out the rest of the shows on the channel. Tomorrow night, Beats TM. You got Figure Banging on Wednesday. And don't forget, season 2 of Masterpiece Shitpiece Theater on Friday nights on this very station. So something to keep your brain occupied in these crazy times. So I guess I'll say the thing now. Mm-hmm. You could have been anywhere in the world, but you were here with us, and we appreciate that.
Brian, he's done talking, bro.
He's done talking.
Say it with me now.
Really?